am about 3.5 to 4 weeks, 4 weeks past competition day, and feeling good this week. Coach gave me a free meal, which I didn't feel like I needed necessarily, because I went kind of crazy on popcorn one day. I had a piece and I was like, oh my gosh, that was amazing. So I had another piece, and before you know it, I probably ate like 3 cups of popcorn. He said don't sweat that, but when I ate the popcorn, I decided I wanted to taste the almonds. And I have almonds, it's just like I count them, I weigh them, and then I eat them. This, I'm not sure. I probably had a handful. I probably only had like 12. However, he was like, yeah, it could add up to 40 grams of fat pretty easily if you eating a lot of them. So it just made me kind of get in my head. Unfortunately, I took his check-in prior to this last Monday a little, I guess I got relaxed afterwards, because he was saying how well I did and how my weight was just like increasing very slightly, and that was so good. And then I jumped on the scale after popcorn and some almonds and grapes. Yeah, I forgot to tell you I ate grapes too. So this is all untracked, and I like jumped like, I don't know, like 3 pounds or something. So then I like really got in my head and was like scale focused for the rest of the week. I'm still kind of scale focused because I'm not gradually gaining weight anymore. Now I'm just hopping around. I don't know if that's because my macros are different each day. Like my rest day is much lower than my baseline, and then my high days for leg days are pretty high. So weight is super fluctuating on the scale, which makes me a little anxious, knowing if I'm doing the right thing or not. And then I just kind of go back to we're in a build, and so I need to start gaining anyways, and I'll let Evan worry about that. I will just execute the plan. No more popcorn or a handful of almonds, and how many grapes, I have no idea. We won't do that again. I don't think it was going to be an issue. I just wanted to ask, like, hey, if this happens and it's untracked, what do I do? And he basically said, don't do that. So he doesn't want me to count stuff like that, like taste it fine, but like don't go like pig out on it. And I can't really tell if I was like pigging out or tasting. So I just won't do that. It's fine. I threw away a bunch of stuff yesterday in the pantry and in the refrigerator, so I started off fresh, which feels good. We're having company this weekend. It's a busy life. I have 3 jobs right now. I am going to the toll booth, where most of my videos are filmed because it's a half-an-hour trip. And I also work for Starbucks, and my Starbucks shifts have been really early. They've been like only a couple hours, like maybe 4, 5 max, and almost every day, which makes it tough. I wish that they were just like a little longer and then just a couple days a week. I also coach volleyball, and volleyball is every day, with some games up to an hour away. So we do a little traveling. I can bring the kids along, which is great, but I'm already tired. It's only 6 weeks. I think we've already done 2. So yes, I am busy, to say the least. I also am about 4 weeks from my breast augmentation, and I was super glad that they're taking my last mammogram and I don't have to get another one, because squeezing that in right now would be tough. So hopefully those images arrive in the next few days, and then we have a pre-op appointment, and that is actually the following week. It's not next week. Next week is Brandon's 40th birthday, and I'm surprising him by going to the casinos. I am taking the kids out of school. I don't have childcare for them, and so they will be going with us, but there's childcare at the casino, so that should be pretty fun. Yeah, so jumping back into real life after the competition was a little tough. I knew I needed to give myself 2 weeks at least to feel somewhat normal. It's interesting though, because this is like the lowest weight that I've been feeling this normal. Usually I'm still like feeling dieted down. I feel a lot stronger in the gym. I actually feel like I belong. It's tough because right after competition, like, I don't know if your eyes get opened or what, but like you walk in the gym and you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm so scrawny. And like lifting this weight, I look ridiculous. So I don't feel that way anymore. I feel pretty strong. I feel like I'm capable of pushing myself, which is good. And I also am enjoying it. I started a new logbook today. I am excited to beat my last week's like records and just progress from here. Now I did say I was getting a breast augmentation in 4 weeks. I do not know how long I need for recovery. They say 6 weeks. My coach says that's ridiculous, and so we'll see what happens. I do have a pretty high pain tolerance. As of now, I think I plan on going back to work within like 4 days or something. I probably should look into that a little bit further. Knowing how active my job is at Starbucks, it's crazy. Like, we're the only Starbucks off the freeway in a pretty good radius. So we get a lot of customers for food and beverages. I had no idea. We are a drive-through, and I usually work the drive-through window. I meet very interesting people. I love getting involved with the community, and so that part is pretty fun to be able to kind of connect in a 30-second or less conversation. Just kind of like my toll booth job. I just have a little longer because I have to entertain some of them when we're busy in the cafe and doing mobile orders. And so yes, it's a busy life. Kids are doing good in school. Husband is sort of around. He will be going to Hawaii next week and greeting his flymates and coming back from Thailand. And so he didn't have to go to Thailand, and I'm really happy about that. However, I still am pretty much on my own with all this stuff. I'm just trying to set my boundaries a little better and time manage. So cleaning the house and getting things ready for the weekend on top of all of the other stuff. And so cheers, have a great day, and that is the update.